I'm 7 1/4, I'm 7 1/2. You were so excited for these birthdays. And now I am so not excited that it's my birthday month.
You should be. If you had this bracelet, you'd be very excited.
Okay.
Because it's the birthstone.
It is the birthstone
And look at the
August.
color.
This is no shy peridot. And that is probably the main reason why I did not shop for my birthstone, which is peridot, because it used to be pale, it used to be kind of muted. These stones are the richest peridot I have ever seen. And we have your choice of 6 3/4, 7 1/4, or 8 inches on 5 easy payments on your credit card. We sold out the last day that it was here with Peyton, and it's the only day this month presented on 5 easy payments. So that means at the end of the day, the easy pay's gone. Look at the retail value. Oh my gosh. Okay, so peridot. I can't believe how vivid these stones are.
Well, that's because it's from a very famous mine. It's in an area of ancient Manchuria in China. It's called the Jilin mine, and it's up near the Russian border. Very, very difficult, very rough, very difficult to mine. But look at what comes out of the mine. You have this deep, what they call it is a deep grassy green.
Ooh, yes.
With just shades of gold coming from within the stone. And when you see this, and you see every single stone, Jackie, what's so unusual is not only each stone has such beauty as far as the color and the clarity, but look at the matching of the stones.
Oh my gosh, they're perfect. Okay, matching stones, especially say in an 8-inch bracelet, how much work does that take to make sure that every stone is perfectly matched?
Every stone. Because, even from a famous mine like this, you're going to have some variance. You're going to have finer stones, and you're going to have lighter stones. But here we went with the stones that were the finest. And look at that deep, deep, deep green color. But look at the gold. You see as you're moving that, you see those areas of gold coming from without that?
Yes.
That's what this mine is known for. Extremely fine goods, but also very lively goods. We call it a crystalline material.
Wow.
Because a lot of times when you see peridot of this size, they're hazy. You see
Yes.
kind of a haziness to them or kind of a fog to them, but you don't see that here. And what that shows you is not only are they extremely fine in the quality, but also the cutting is exceptional.
Wow.
And when you have this many stones that match so well, you know they were all done by the same cutter.
So to have that consistency, to always have the consistency in each stone. This is the 8-inch version. And what I find remarkable when you look at something like this, by the way, it has a box clasp as we go in, double figure-8 safety catch. This is a precious investment. For those of you who are August babies like myself, this might be the great present to you. If you have somebody who is an August baby and you never know what to buy them, here's your answer. So 6 3/4, 7 1/4, 8-inch. The 5 easy payments go away at the end of the day because it's the only day this month with that easy pay. And I put it on in my 6 3/4, and I just feel like I'm dripping in elegance.
Oh, you are. And also, did you mention the weights?
Oh
the
my
gemstone
gosh.
weights. These are incredible.
The gemstone weights, hold on, let me move that over here because I've got to go over to this page. Okay, ready? 6 3/4. Take a guess. It's guess the weight. No, not mine, not Peyton's.
That's certainly not mine.
Yeah, no, this is, okay, 6 3/4, 23 carats of peridot, 23 carats. For the 7 1/4, 24.15 carats. And then we have the 8-inch for 27.5 carats. For those of you who are 6 carats, that's what I thought it was. Those of you who are getting this, I mean, these are not those microscopic stones.
No.
These are not something that you're like, oh my gosh, are those stones? These are beautifully cut. And they're oval. That oval really gives it a presence.
Well, and they're large ovals. When we found this parcel of stones, we thought, okay, you know what? We could do a gorgeous ring. Because each stone is a large stone, and it's so fine.
Ooh.
But we thought, you know what? They're so fine, and they're so well matched. You know what? Let's do something we've never done before. And when you see a bracelet like this, it's not something you're going to see many places because, number one, the quality. Look at that deep, deep grassy green with just those shades of gold coming from within the stones. But also look how well they're matched. I love it. As you're turning your wrist, do you see any difference in the stones?
No.
That shows you how fine they are and how well cut they are.
Peyton, this is making me want my birthstone.
Well, see, when you see a beautiful peridot,
It's
you know what a gorgeous
amazing.
stone it is.
Oh, yes.
And also so much symbolism. You know, it's all about spring. It's all about nature. You know, when you see that gorgeous green color.
Reminds me of Rosa Tralee and Ireland
Right.
and nature. And when you look at something like this, for many of us that, you know, we had peridot as your birthstone, you look at it and a lot of it was very, you know, very clear, very, you know, just like you said, the fogginess. These are bright, they are brilliant. And using the same stone cutter for each bracelet to get that consistency and then matching up the colors of each stone is just tremendous. Look at all the
Look
facets.
at that color. When is the last time you saw a peridot of that color? Deep, grassy green. The way that they describe it from this mine is deep, grassy green with just shades of gold coming from within the stone. And you can see that in every single stone, but it's also the way that the stones are cut and so well matched all the way around. And I'm glad you mentioned the clasp, because you know, this is an important bracelet.
Yes.
So we wanted to do it where, you know, you put the clasp in there, you hear it click, make sure you hear it click because that means it's secure, but then we also did the 2 figure eights just to make it extra secure.
My husband's gonna kill me. I could just tell him, well, honey, you never know what to get me. I got a bracelet.
Well, you know what? It's something that you can wear all the time, you know, and be proud of. And you know the story. You know where the stones were mined.
I love the story, and to be able to know that, you know, the different peridots from different mines have different colors, have different, you know, radiation of different colors that come through. And like you were saying, this one is just radiating that beautiful golden hue to it as well. And to have all of these set, beautifully done. And when you talk about the carat weight and just looking at this amount, 6 3/4, 23 carats, 7 1/4 is 24.15, and the 8" is 27.6 carat total weight. And when you've got these beautiful prongs and the sterling silver all together, this is going to be one, you know, this is like the tennis bracelet that I always dreamt of having, you know. But you'd see the women wear the tennis bracelets and they were real diamonds, and I'm like, you know, they were thousands of dollars back at that time. This looks like the most beautiful, but in a peridot version of a tennis bracelet. Oh my gosh, and bold.
And bold, and bold. And I'm glad you finally fell in love with your birthstone. Because when you see a peridot like this and you see the kind of quality, because when you're looking at it, you're not just looking at that incredible green color, but look at those shades of gold that are coming from within that stone. That's really what you want to look for.
Absolutely. By the way, if you want the 8" or the 6 3/4, there's only 100 remaining in each. And then we have our 7 3/4. That's what we have. 5 easy payments. Now this sold out the last time that Peyton was on the air. This is the only day this entire month of August for the August babies like myself to be able to get this on 5 easy payments on a credit card. And to be able to do that, I have to put it on my husband's cue card. This is just, this is as elegant as it can possibly be.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, and peridots are really famous throughout history. You know, Cleopatra was known for her famous emeralds, but guess what? They were really famous peridots.
Just deeper peridots?
They were from a peridot mine in Egypt that no longer exists. And when you see these, you can understand why it's called the Emerald of the Night.
Oh,
because it keeps this incredible green color under any kind of light source.
See, this, you know what? Loving, you know, looking at peridot, like I said, normally peridot can be light or like we were talking cloudy, and you're seeing the brilliance here. This is probably why I either gravitate towards, I would eat emerald, but my favorite was Russian chrome diopside.
Oh, gorgeous.
Because I wanted the darker greens.
Right.
But this, I love spring. I love nature. I'm a gardener. But like I said, I'm also half Irish. So for me, this is everything wrapped into one. But the elegance of having something like this that is just going to capture everybody's eyes.
Right.
I need matching earrings in these.
Okay, we'll have to work on it.
Just, you know, just little,
yeah. Well, actually, that's a perfect size for earrings.
It would be.
Right.
And it would be right there and do the big safety catch. Sorry, I like to product develop while I'm on the air at the same time. This is what we have for those of you who are buying it. The 6 3/4 and the 8" are most limited. When you get, we also have our 7 3/4", the double 8 figure 8 safety catch. We've got the box clasp, like Peyton said, make sure that you hear that click. And then the easy pay goes away at the end of the day. This is the only day this month that we are going to offer this with 5 easy payments on your credit card. That's it. So if you're thinking about it, 8" or 6 3/4, please hurry before they're gone. And happy birthday to all the August babies. We'll all be celebrating. I'll be
And happy birthday to you.
I'll be
And
crying.
enjoy your bracelet.
Oh yeah, if I go get it, yeah, if I get it and my husband doesn't